increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you. Auto Select's team of dedicated and experienced service advisors exceed expectations for auto repair and service. Auto Select is the area's best kept secret for tires. We even offer free tire rotations every 6,000 miles with every tire purchase. Go to AutoSelectOnline.com for locations near you.
Welcome in, everyone, to Central Wisconsin South Baseball here from the Rapid Sports Complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. In this one, it's the Pacelli Cardinals taking on the Pittsville Panthers here in this one with a conference title on the line here tonight. My name is Cale Jacoby alongside Trevor Zaleski doing the production and Jason Zaleski working the scoreboard here at the Rapid Sports Complex. And Pittsville, with a win in this game, will be conference champions. Again, this is your Auto Select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. This is your Auto Select pregame show. Thanks to the great folks over at Auto Select for sponsoring the pregame show. Pacelli comes into this one at 8-6 overall, 5-1 in conference play. Pittsville comes in at 11-4 overall, 6-0 undefeated in conference play are the Pittsville Panthers. But again, with a win here in this one, Pittsville will win the conference. Pittsville won at home against Pacelli in April, 7-0 there in that one. And now we'll go through your starting lineups here in this one as part of our Auto Select pregame show. Starting with the Pittsville Panthers. Leading off, it's the shortstop, Evan Haley. Batting second, the second baseman, Dawson Luther. Third, the center fielder, Dylan Luther. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Brad Neve. Neve hitting for Jamison Krieger, the catcher, in that 4 spot. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Joey Downs. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Waylon Grimm. Seventh is the pitcher, Logan Zickert. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Easton Dahman. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Sam Bowden. And now for the Pacelli Cardinals. Leading off, it's the shortstop, Melise Badoon. Batting second, the third baseman, Asher Jordan. Batting third, the catcher, Tim Sackman. Fourth, the center fielder, Peyton Felice. Batting fifth is the right fielder, Brock Bierenkott. Sixth, the left fielder, Grant Hinker. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Lucas Hammerly. Batting eighth, first baseman, Mitchell Grover. Batting ninth, designated hitter, Nolan Wojcik. And pitching tonight is Kelton Opper. So Opper on the mound for the Cardinals and Zickert on the mound for Pittsville. Now we're going to take a quick break and be back with the start of this one right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're just about ready to get underway here in Wisconsin Rapids. The Pacelli Cardinals. It's a home game for Pacelli. They're hosting the Pittsville Panthers here in this one in a Central Wisconsin South matchup, as you see Kelton Opper warming up, the lefty, out there on the mound for Pacelli. Again, this game was moved around a little bit here today. Of course, was originally going to be played at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point, but with the weather we got today, convenient to come here to Wisconsin Rapids, where it's nice turf field and easily drainable field. And the rain has stopped now. Again, it was pouring for about maybe 5-6 hours before the start of this one, and the start time was pushed back as well to 6:45, and we're past that, a little past 7 o'clock, as the rain went a little bit longer than maybe we expected here. But from what the weather looks like now, and from what I can tell from the radar, we're going to be able to get this game off. It's mostly cloudy skies, but no rain coming down right now. And it will be Pittsville up to bat first. This is a Pacelli home game. Again, with a win, Pittsville would clinch at least a share of the conference championship. And they've already beaten Pacelli once this year. Now, I wish that in the WIAA it worked, that if you have the same record as a team in your conference at the end of the year and you beat them twice, that you would get the lone conference title, but technically would be shared if you tie record-wise with a team and you beat them twice. You still have to share it. Again, that's not a rule I'm a huge fan of. But nonetheless, it'll be a conference title if Pittsville wins this game here tonight. Again, for Pittsville, it'll be Evan Haley, Dawson Luther, and Dylan Luther leading things off. Again, you were listening to our Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Leading off for the Panthers, ranked number 12 in the Zaleski Sports State Division IV rankings. Pacelli ranked number 11. That one misses low for a ball. So again, not only a conference title on the line, but rankings on the line as well, as that one popped up out into center field and caught for out number 1 by Peyton Fleece out there in center for the Cardinals. So Haley flies out to start things off. Now to the 2 spot in the order, it's the second baseman, Dawson Luther. Luther batting left-handed. Nobody on and 1 out to Luther. And that one in the turf for ball 1 from the lefty Kelton Opper. Again, getting the start on the mound in this one for Pacelli. We've got 3 umpires out there, which is unusual for a regular season game, but I'm told that these umpires practicing for the playoffs, when you tend to see 3 umpire groups. And again, playoffs closer than you might think. Here, as it feels like we just got this season underway with how many games were postponed, even more than usual this season. But that's how it is in spring sports. Sometimes 3 balls, no strikes, and that one misses high for ball 4. Luther walked as Opper misses high. And now a runner at first and 1 out for the center fielder, Dylan Luther. And lots of Luthers and Fridays on this Pittsville team. That's in there for a strike right down the middle to Luther. That one swung on, grounded foul down the third base line, 0-2. And I have to say, as we come to you live from the Rapids Sports Complex here in Wisconsin Rapids, one of my favorite places to broadcast baseball or softball game from. And some nice press box areas here, and obviously nice turf fields that let you play, even on a day when it's been pouring rain all day long. That one fouled back. Count remains 0-2 here to Dylan Luther. And here's the 0-2. Fouled back again as Dylan Luther battling away here at the plate. Again, a runner at first and one out. It's Dawson Luther at first. Opper, the throw to first, not going to be in time as Dawson dives back safely. That misses high. Ball one, 1-2 the count. Here to Dylan Luther. And that one grounded to third. They're going to go for the out at second, and the play not made. Ball misses the glove of the second baseman, Lucas Hammerly, and that one looks like he might have just misjudged that. It's going to be an E4 as Dylan Luther reaches on the air. And Dawson Luther advances to third base. Now runners at the corners and one out for the designated hitter, Brad Neve. Again, Neve batting out of the 4 spot for the Panthers here in this one. That one misses low and inside for a ball. Low and inside again. 2-0 the count now to Neve. That one just hits the inside corner for strike one. 2-1 the count now to Neve. The 2-1, swing and a miss. And the count evens up at 2-2. Again, runners at the corners. 2-2 count, one out. Here to Brad Neve. And there goes Luther to second, and he'll have an easy steal. That time as that pitch misses for a ball, the count runs full to Brad Neve. Dylan Luther advances to second base. Now 2 runners in scoring position for the Pittsville Panthers. And Neve calls time. Just rubbing off his gloves and taking a swing at the air. That one misses inside. Ball 4. And Opper walks Neve. And now the bases are loaded here for Pittsville. It'll be the third baseman, Joey Downs, up to bat. 1 down with the bases loaded here for Downs. Opper right down the middle for strike 1.
Now batting Joey Downs.
That misses high and outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Downs. That's popped back and out of play, foul near the Pittsville dugout. Now the count 1-2 here to Downs. That one misses high. Ball number 2, 2-2. Here, Opper on the mound. That misses high again. And now the count runs full to Joey Downs, and Opper one ball away from walking in a run. In the turf, it's ball 4, and a run scores for Pittsville as Opper walks Downs. Dawson Luther crosses home plate as Pittsville goes up 1-0. So the count remains full as we'll have a meeting on the mound here for Pittsville. That'll give us a chance to hear from our friends over at Community Insurance. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Now batting out of the 6th spot, right fielder Waylon Grimm. Grimm with the bases still loaded, still one out. But just one more run on the board for Pittsville, 1-0. And that one going to be hit foul territory and will fall foul. They're down the first base line. Oh, 0-1 the count to Grimm. Graham checks his swing, called strike 2 anyways. That one just got that upper outside corner. Here's the 0-2. And that misses. That was close. That's one where normally pitch that close you see down an 0-2 count, a swing, but Grimm gets a ball. 1-2. That one misses high. And the count evens up at 2-2 now. That one just misses high. Now after the 0-2, Grimm has gotten his way back to a full count. Here's the 3-2. Misses high, ball 4, and another run scores for Pittsville. Dylan Luther crosses home for run number 2. Again, not the way Pacelli wanted to start this one. Tim Sackman goes and gives some pick-me-up words to Kelton Opper out there. And Opper nearly had Grimm struck out. That was a very close call when it was 0-2. Very nearly strike that time. So it's not like these balls are flying all over the place here, but Opper still trying to get a little better command out there as that one misses outside to Logan Zickert. Zickert pitching in this one for Pittsville. 1-0. Misses high. 2-0 the count now to Zickert. That one misses high again. 3-0. one ball away from another run for the Panthers here. And there it is, ball 4. Opper walks Zickert, and Brad Neve comes across to score, and I think we may have a pitching change here, but we'll step aside. We'll take a brief 30-second break and be back with the remainder of the top of the first after this on Zaleski Sports.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Welcome back, everybody. We do have a new pitcher for Pacelli. I believe it's Melise Badoon. So Melise Badoon on the mound for the Cardinals, throws a ball. That one in there for a strike. Easton Dahman, the left fielder, up to bat here. 1-1 the count to Dahman. Again, Melise Badoon comes in for Kelton Opper here in the top of the first. And it was 5 walks for Opper here in the inning. Again, some nights it's just not your night, as that one's going to be grounded. And they try to go for the out at second, but they don't get there in time. Runner safe at second. Everybody's safe. Run scores for Pittsville. And no outs on the play. Dahman reaches on the fielder's choice. And, man, just not the start the Cardinals were looking for here. As the first pitch, that time from Badoon, misses low to Sam Bowden. Here's the 1-0. Bowden lines that one out into left. And 1 run's going to score. Here comes another home, and 2 runs will score. How about an RBI base hit, or 2 RBI base hit for Sam Bowden. 6-0, Pittsville. Sam Bowden, a very good basketball player for Pittsville as well. He's helped us out here at Zaleski Sports on a few occasions as well. And Sam gets the 2 RBI base hit there. Now runners at first and second, and now we've officially been through the full order. We're back to the top of the order to shortstop Evan Haley. And it's 2-1 to Haley. He flew out to center his first at bat. But again, that was the first hit of the game. As Haley pops that one up into shallow left center, and ranging over, it's caught by the center fielder, Peyton Fleece. So Haley flies up to center for the second time in as many at-bats. And now it's Dawson Luther, the second baseman, up to bat. He was walked earlier this inning. But again, that's the amazing part is that, you know, for Pacelli, obviously it's been mostly self-inflicted with the walks, but then Bowden, that was the first hit. And that's hit number 2. How about Dawson Luther? The base hit out into right field. Another one's going to score for Pittsville. The RBI base hit for Dawson Luther, and the Panthers all over the Cardinals here in the first. And the Panthers might be a little upset by their ranking in our Zaleski Sports ranking. They're ranked behind the Cardinals here in this one. A little added motivation here in this one. Again, Pittsville did beat Pacelli 7-0. That was at Pittsville earlier this season. Dylan Luther, the center fielder, up to bat here and said he went around. So that's strike one. But I can almost bet for sure that Pittsville gets a win here in this one. I'm sure they'll jump up over Pacelli in the rankings. That one's going to miss low and outside for a ball. 1-1. The count now to Luther. But we still got a long way to go here in this game. Still just in the first. We haven't seen Pacelli up to bat yet. That's strike two. 1-2 to Dylan Luther. Checks the swing, and it misses low and away. As the count evens up at 2-2 here to Luther. And kind of a half swing there, grounds it foul right near the plate. Again, Melise Badoon came in to relieve Kelton Opper earlier this inning. So it's Badoon on the mound for the Cardinals. Again, runners at the corners. 2 down. And the 2-2 count to Dylan Luther. He reached on an error his first at-bat. That was this inning. And Luther lined hard out into left, but foul. So Luther just staying alive at the plate here. As the count remains 2-2. That's going to miss outside for a ball, and now the count runs full to Dylan Luther. If you're Coach Sankey for the Cardinals, the last thing you want to see here is another walk. There goes the runner to second. It's popped up into right center. Who's going to try to make the play? Peyton Fleece makes the catch out there in center for out number 3. So that'll bring us to the end of a fruitful first inning for the Pittsville Panthers. They put up 7 runs on 2 hits, 5 walks, 1 error, and it is 7-0 Pittsville after 1 half inning. We'll step aside and be back with more Central Wisconsin South Conference baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Pittsville leads Pacelli in this Central Wisconsin South Conference matchup, 7-0. Here in this one, it'll be Pacelli up to bat. Here in the bottom of the first, starting on the mound for the Pittsville Panthers is Logan Zickert. And for Pacelli, it'll be Melise Badoon, Asher Jordan, and Tim Sackman. So will be Melise Badoon. Badoon started off at shortstop in this one, but now he is pitching for Pacelli, and he'll lead things off here tonight. Pops that one back, foul and out of play. And the good news here, again, this game starting significantly later than you see most spring baseball or softball games being started here because of the weather, is that one's going to miss low for a ball. But the good thing is, where we're playing, we've got lights. So even as the sun goes down, we'll be able to continue playing into the dark. That's in there for a strike. 1-2 the count to Badoon. Again, lights are not guaranteed at every baseball or softball diamond that high school teams play at. So now we're getting to a point in the season where the sun's going down a little later, as that one is grounded too short and dropped. Can this play still be made? No. And Badoon's going to reach on the air, as it was Evan Haley just bobbling that a little bit. It looked like maybe that was in his glove and it just dropped out, but nonetheless, Badoon will reach on the air, and a runner on for the Cardinals. Now up to bat, the third baseman, Asher Jordan. Mr. Jordan's also done some good amount of production work for us here at Zaleski Sports as well. Asher Jordan's also pretty good at baseball. Plays on the Stevens Point Sixer Legion team last couple of years. Had the pleasure of being able to call a lot of the Sixers games last summer. 0-1 the count to Jordan. And that one way low for a ball, and that will allow Badoon to advance to second base. Evens up the count at 1-1 now. Runner at second, no outs. Here's the 1-1 to Jordan, and he fouls it back and out of play. 1-2 the count now to Jordan. That's going to miss way low and outside. Another errant pitch from Zickert. And Badoon heads all the way to third base. Count evens up to 2-2 now to Asher Jordan. And Jordan, that one hit hard out into right field, right center, and it's going to fall into the wall for Asher Jordan. A run will score, and Jordan is going to have third. That is an RBI triple for Asher Jordan to get the Pacelli Cardinals on the board. And what a hit that was from Asher Jordan, as he smacked that one all the way out into right center field, brings home Melise Badoon, and the Cardinals up and running here in the bottom of the first. Catcher Tim Sackman now up to bat with a runner at third, and wow, Zickert launched that one over the head of his third baseman, and Jordan's going to come home easily. And that one was just a bit high from Zickert. He was trying to catch Jordan there at third, and I think maybe he rushed the throw a little bit. He didn't quite look where he was thrown, and it just was off the mark. So now 2 on the board for Pacelli. Here's Tim Sackman. That one low for a ball. Three and 0 now to Sackman. And there's ball 4. No, strike 1. Spoke too soon. The 3-1 low for ball 4. And Zickert walks Sackman. Now runner at first. And no outs as going to have a meeting on the mound here with the Pittsville infield. And that'll give us a chance to hear from our friends over at Point Heating. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. And Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Runner at first and no outs here for the center fielder, Peyton Fleece. Fleece also a member of the Stevens Point Sixer Legion baseball team. Again, between Pacelli and Spash, you'll see some bit of a mix and match. Some guys play on the Plover Black Sox team. Some guys play on the Stevens Point Sixer team. Pacelli with a good amount of Sixers. And I might have misspoke. Sackman actually may be a Plover Black Sox. Probably have a fan in the comment section telling me that Sackman's a member of the Black Sox, but so I may have misspoke there. And speaking of Sackman, he just stole second base. 1-1 count here to Peyton Fleece. Fleece, I'm about positive, is a Stevens Point Sixer typically, at least has been, and that one's going to fall foul as Pittsville is not quite able to communicate to make the play. They're in foul territory. So it'll just fall foul in the count 1-2 to Peyton Fleece. Again, a conference title on the line here in this one. That one hits the turf low for a ball. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. And that one in there. Called strike 3, yes. Called strike 3. Fleece goes down, and Fleece was not happy with the umpire there. Umpire had to give him a point to the dugout. Umpire was not happy with Fleece, complained about the call. But Fleece goes down looking for out number 1. First strikeout of the night for Zickert. So 1 down now with the runner at second. Here for the right fielder, Brock Bierenkott. Bierenkott, a Pacelli football and basketball player as well. That one grounded to third. Here's the throw to first, and that is out number 2. Bierenkott grounds out. Sackman advances to third. And now the left fielder, Grant Hinker, up to bat. And with a base hit, Hinker would bring in another run. Runner at third, 2 outs. Here to Hinker. That one inside for a ball. 1-0 the count now to Hinker. That one fouled back. Now the count evens up at 1-1. That one just misses. 2-1 the count now to Hinker. Hinker does not wear batting gloves. Just bare hands the bat. And he pops that one up. We'll see who can make the play. It's caught for out number 3. Great play by the second baseman, Dawson Luther, to dive back and make the play for out number 3. Pacelli puts up 2 runs on 1 hit, a walk, and an error. Leave 1 runner left stranded here in the bottom of the first. It's 7-2 Pittsville after 1 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Central Wisconsin South baseball action after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of Central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the second inning, 7-2 Pittsville in the lead as we come to you live from the Rapids Sports Complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. Pittsville, a road game against the Pacelli Cardinals here in this one. Conference game. Pittsville with a win will clinch a conference title. And they're up by 5 here. We're working on something here as the catcher, Sackman, went in to the dugout for a moment. Maybe he had to get his equipment adjusted or something. Well, while he's in there, we'll hear from the great folks over at Maida. Get your customized uniforms, team shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Maida Custom in Stevens Point. Sport-specific gear, screen printing, plaques, trophies, and custom gift items are all available at Maida Custom. Sackman makes his way out of the dugout and seems to be ready to go here. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 spots. Brad Neve, Joey Downs, and Waylon Grimm. Here's the designated hitter, Brad Neve. He was walked his first at-bat. That one misses outside. From, again, Melise Badoon on the mound for the Cardinals. That one just misses. 2-0 the count to Neve. And that's in there. Strike 1. Strike 2. Badoon kind of painting the outside of the strike zone the last 2 pitches. 2-2. In the turf, ball 3. And now the count runs full here to Brad Neve. That one grounded to second. Good play. Throw to first. There's out number 1 as Brad Neve grounds to the second baseman, Lucas Hammerly. Now up to bat out of the 5 spot, the third baseman, Joey Downs. Downs was also walked his first at bat. That one misses for a ball. One and 0 to Downs. That's in there for a strike. Evens up the count at 1-1 now. That one low and outside. Ball 2. 2-1 on the board. That one grounded on the third base line. Foul. And it evens up the count at 2-2 to Downs. That one misses high. And now, for the the second straight batter. Actually is the third straight batter if I go back to the first inning, but second straight batter this inning, we've got a full count. Pop back, foul. And here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Joey Downs goes down swinging for out number 2, the first strikeout of the night for Melise Badoon on the mound. And now with nobody on and 2 down, it's the right fielder, Waylon Grimm. Grimm was walked his first at-bat. And looks at a strike. That one just got the inside edge of the strike zone. 0-1. And Mr. Umpire going to check on Sackman. So Sackman needed a quick time there. Swing and a miss. And Grimm really swung hard at that one, wanted it. Badoon sneaks it by him. And a swing and a miss, another strikeout for Melise Badoon to end the top of the second inning. Scoreless here in the top of the second. 7-2 Pittsville after 1.5. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the second inning. Pittsville leads it 7-2 with the conference title on the line. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. Pacelli up to bat. The 7, 8, 9 spots due up. Lucas Hammerly, Mitchell Grover, and Nolan Wojciech. That one in there for a strike. Again, on the mound for Pittsville is Logan Zickert. Another strike. And again, we'll see Pacelli got in a pitching groove. Badoon got in a pitching groove in the second. We'll see if Zickert can do the same. Zickert had a couple of them that got away from him in the first, but he's looked. His first 2 pitches in this inning were right on point in the strike zone, and they were heaters into the strike zone. 2-2 here. That one fouled off. But again, a lot of times you'll see, at least I've seen a lot of times this season, here in the baseball season, a pitcher come out first inning, look a little bit rusty, a little bit off, and then as the game goes, get into that groove a little bit. That one's going to miss outside. So after it was 0-2, Hammerly fouls one off, then 3 balls thrown. The full count to Lucas Hammerly. Swing and a miss. Hammerly goes down swinging for out number 1. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Logan Zickert. Now to the 8th spot in the order, it's the first baseman, Mitchell Grover. Nobody on and 1 out here for Grover. And Zickert on the mound, he's got a very fast time in between pitches. He doesn't waste much time out there. That's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. And Zickert seems to have it going here in the second. Just gets that one by Grover. That one just misses. As Zickert's hat falls off on the pitch. 1-2 the count to Grover. And the curve right in there for a strike. That was a beautiful pitch from Logan Zickert. And that's strikeout number 3 on the night for Zickert. Man, Zickert is in the zone here in the second inning. It's a couple of curves for strikeouts. Now the designated hitter, Nolan Wojciech. Wojciech fouls that back. And out of play, 0-1. Quick 2 outs as Zickert struck out Hammerly and Grover. And there's a swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 here to Wojciech, and Zickert trying to not waste any time here in the second inning. That was right down the middle. Strike 3, and that's 3 strikeouts in 3 batters for Logan Zickert here in the second. And we'll take a look at that last one here to end the inning. As you can see, Zickert, that one was right down the pipe. And again, the last couple of batters, he threw the curve. Maybe Wojciech was expecting the curve instead. Zickert right down the middle with a fastball, and it's out number 3. Zickert on fire there in the second on the mound. We'll step aside. 7-2 Pittsville. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back, everybody. Sam Bowden up to bat here for the Pittsville Panthers as Pittsville leads at 7-2. Again, I was mistaken as Bowden. If that falls, it'll be hit number 2, and it is. Sam Bowden with another one, and he's going to try for second here. And, and he took a tough tumble there. That did not look comfortable by Sam Bowden there. And no, that's Logan Zickert. That's Logan Zickert with the double. So that was Logan Zickert with the double for Pittsville. So Zickert, that looked dangerous when he was stumbling there after second. Good to see he's all right. Didn't look easy on the back. But Zickert with the leadoff double. Now to the 8th spot, left fielder Easton Dahmen. And Dahmen right to the mound. Ground out. Now Sam Bowden's up to bat.
Now batting first baseman Sam Bowden.
As Dahmen grounds out for out number 1. And there's the first baseman, Sam Bowden. He had a 2 RBI base hit, his first at bat. Looks at a ball there. And again, I mistakenly said Nolan Wojcik struck out to end the inning. So when Pacelli made the pitching change, they took Wojcik out of the lineup, and it was Andrew Van Order batting 9th. Again, sometimes we're told those things, sometimes we're not. But eventually, we'll figure it out. One and one the count to Bowden. He pops it up, foul territory here near the Pittsville dugout, and not caught by Mitchell Grover. And sometimes that night, ball might have been lost in the light, or maybe just didn't make the play. But it's a foul nonetheless. 1-2 the count here to Bowden. Again, Pittsville coached by Justin Rayburn, Pacelli, Wayne Sankey. Talking a little bit about Legion baseball tonight. Coach Sankey, also the coach of the Plover Black Sox, Legion baseball team. Here's the 2-2, and that's in there. Called strike 3 as Bowden goes down looking for out number 2. Strikeout number 3 on the night for Melise Badoon. Back to the top of the order now for the Panthers, the shortstop, Evan Haley. First one misses inside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Haley. Runner at third, 2 outs. That one lined out to center field and caught for out number 3 by Fleece. So for the third time, Haley flew out to center. He likes sitting it out there. But that'll do it for the top of the third. 1 hit, no runs scored. 1 runner left stranded for Pittsville. They still lead it 7-2 after 2.5. We'll step aside and be back with more Central Wisconsin South Conference baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welcome back, everybody. 7-2, Pittsville over Pacelli. Here in this one, it'll be the Cardinals with the top of the order, Melise Badoon, Asher Jordan, and Tim Sackman. But first, Come to Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka. Again, it is Melise Badoon leading things off for Pacelli. And looks at a strike on pitch number 1. And again, I'll mention again, last inning, Zickert was absolutely in the zone on the mound. We'll see if he's got a similar outing here. Again, he's at the top of the order instead of the bottom of the order. He's going to miss high there. 2-1 to Badoon. Badoon reached on an error, his first at-bat. And Badoon, that one is hit hard out into left center. Ranging back, it will be caught for out number 1. That one caught out there in center by Dylan Luther. And nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Zickert tosses that one into the turf for ball 1. Nobody on and 1 down here for the third baseman, Asher Jordan. And Jordan had that big RBI triple in the first inning. And that's going to be lined out to right. It will fall. Another hit for Asher Jordan. He's now 2 for 2 with that base hit. So Asher Jordan having himself a nice night. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Cheese Pleasers, a hidden gem there in Bancroft. That one's going to be flown out to right and caught for out number 2. Tim Sackman flies that one out to right field. 2 down now. Asher Jordan at first. And up to bat, it's the center fielder, Peyton Fleece. Fleece struck out looking his first at-bat. As Zickert tosses that one back to first. But Jordan able to get back in time. Swing and a miss on pitch number 1 from Peyton Fleece. 0-1 the count now. Back to first. Jordan's there. That one low. Ball 1. Count even at 1-1 here to Peyton Fleece. The curve from Zickert in there. 1-2 the count now. That one in the turf. And Jordan's going to hold up at first. Jamison Krieger did a nice job of blocking that one and making sure Jordan couldn't advance to second base. Counts 2-2 to Peyton Fleece. And there goes Asher, but fouled off, and Jordan's going to have to go back to first base. As the count remains 2-2 to Peyton Fleece. And the umpire calls time here. Or maybe it was Fleece. He called the time. Nonetheless, back and ready to go now. 2-2 to Fleece. And a swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 5 on the night for Logan Zickert on the mound, and that's going to do it for the third inning. 1 hit, no run scored for Pacelli. 1 runner left stranded. Your score remains 7-2. Pittsville will step aside and be back with more Central Wisconsin South baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Welcome back, everybody. Pittsville leads Pacelli 7-2 here in this one as you have a live look out into the parking lot here at the Rapid Sports Complex, a packed parking lot. As I see Trevor Zaleski's vehicle out there, Mike Wenlitz covering some Amherst sports somewhere behind us, around us. A lot of games going on here at the Rapid Sports Complex here tonight. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the Big Slice. Stop in for lunch or dinner or order for the whole family, serving up dozens of options of specialty pizzas. Let Polito's Pizza take care of dinner tonight. It's Dawson Luther, the second baseman, leading things off. He swings and misses on pitch number 1, and Luther lines that one hard into right. That's going to fall. And it's a leadoff single for Dawson Luther here in the top of the fourth. So Dawson Luther with the base hit. Now up to bat is the center fielder, Dylan Luther. Dylan Luther 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats, reached on an error and flew out to center field. Runner at first and no outs here for Dylan. The pitch from Badoon, that one grounded out into left. That'll be another hit. Couple of hits from the Luthers to start things off for Pittsville. Dawson Luther, line out to right. Or lines it for a base hit to right, I should say. Dylan Luther grounds it to left. Runners at first and second now. No outs for the designated hitter, Brad Neve. Neve's 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats. He was walked and had a ground out in those 2 at-bats. Badoon, that one misses outside. 1-0 here to Neve. That's going to miss inside. 2-0 the count now to Brad Neve. And Neve grounds that one to short. Might have a chance for 2 here. They get it at second. The throw to first in time for out number 2. And it's a 6-4-3 double play for Pacelli out there in the field. That was very close at second base. The umpire calls it out number 2. So it's the double play. Dawson Luther does advance to third, however. And now out of the 5 spot, the third baseman, Joey Downs, up to bat. Downs is 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats, a walk and a strikeout. And Downs, that's a slow roller to short. This is going to be close at first, and that's out number 3. So Downs grounds out, and after a double play and that ground out, that'll do it for the inning. 2 hits, no runs scored, 1 runner left stranded. Your score remains 7-2 Pittsville after 3.5. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, the rain coming down here in Wisconsin Rapids, and I got to be honest with you, I didn't even notice it from this angle. Trevor spotted it, so we got our camera 4 to spot the inclement weather coming in as some rain coming down as that one's going to be grounded too short. Here's the throw to first in time for out number 1. That was Brock Bierenkott, the right fielder, grounding out to start the inning. So quick one down. And Logan Zickert on the mound for Pittsville. 5, 6, 7 spots due up. We just saw the 5 spot. Brock Bierenkott ground out. It'll be Grant Hinker now, and then Lucas Hammerly on deck. Hinker's 0 for 1. He flew out to second, his first at bat. Nobody on and 1 out here to Hinker. That one misses for a ball. And Hinker fouls that one back into the netting. Evens up the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Like another curve from Zickert. And the count's 1-2 here to Hinker. In the turf. Evens up the count at 2-2. That one misses low and away. Ball 3. Count runs full now to Hinker. That is called strike 3. And Grant Hinker goes down looking for out number 2. That is strikeout number 6 on the evening for Logan Zickert. So quick 2 outs here in the 4th. Now to the 7th spot in the order. It's the second baseman, Lucas Hammerly. Hammerly looks at a ball on pitch number 1. Hammerly grounds that one to first. Zickert comes to make the play at the bag, and that is out number 3. So it's a ground out for Lucas Hammerly and a 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 4th inning, your score remains 7-2 Pittsville. We'll step aside and be back with more baseball right here from the Rapid Sports Complex after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the fifth inning. Pittsville leads Pacelli 7-2. Head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out their selection of tool kits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Leading off for Pittsville is the right fielder Waylon Grimm. He fouls that one off. The 6, 7, 8 spots due up. Grimm, Logan Zickert, and Easton Dahman. Here's the 0-1. Misses low and outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Grimm. Grimm is 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats, a walk and a strikeout. Looks at a strike there, 1-2. Now to Grimm. And a swing and a miss. Grimm goes down swinging for out number 1. Strikeout number 4 on the night for Badoon. And Nicolette Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more at nicolettebank.com. Now up to bat, the pitcher, Logan Zickert. And Zickert swings and misses, and he swung hard at that one. And Zickert, we know he's had a great night on the mound so far, but also 1 for 1 in 2 at-bats. Been walked and had a double in his 2 at-bats tonight. Grounds that one foul at the plate. 0-2 the count here to Zickert. And he fouls that one off and out of play. He's battling away anything close is Zickert.
This is the natural color now. I was doing some white.
As the count remains 0-2. That one in the turf for a ball. 1-2 now to Zickert. And a swing and a miss. And here's the throw to first. Going to be on time. It's another strikeout as Zickert goes down swinging. Strikeout number 5 on the night for Melise Badoon. You talk about a pitcher who's had a nice night. Melise Badoon really has. Given up a few hits, but has not given up a run yet, has Badoon. Actually, I'm mistaken. They did give up 2 runs. 1-0, the count here to Easton Dahman. Dahman fouls it back, now 1-1. Dahman is 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats. Reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out. That one misses high and inside. 2-1 the count now. And that's in there for a strike. Evens up the count at 2-2. Now to Dahman. And he hits that one, pops it up out into right, near foul territory, and it will fall foul. So Dahman stays alive in the count. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, high and inside for a ball. And now the count runs full here to Dahman. And he grounds that one up the middle. Will that get through? No, the throw to first. Not going to be in time. That's going to be an infield hit for Easton Dahman. So Dahman now at first. 2 outs for the first baseman, Sam Bowden. Thanks to our game day sponsors, U.S. Bank of Stevens Point, Pizza Ranch Plover, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Arbuckles, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. That one's grounded to third. Here's the throw to first, and there is out number 3 as Sam Bowden grounds out to end the inning. No runs scored for Pittsville. 1 hit, 1 runner left stranded. But the Panthers still lead the Pacelli Cardinals 7-2 after 4.5. We'll step aside and be back with more Central Wisconsin South Conference baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you. Auto Select's team of dedicated and experienced service advisors exceed expectations for auto repair and service. Auto Select is the area's best kept secret for tires. We even offer free tire rotations every 6,000 miles with every tire purchase. Go to AutoSelectOnline.com for locations near you.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Welcome back, everybody, as it's the Pacelli Cardinals up to bat, down 7-2 in this one. 8-9-1 spots due up, starting with the first baseman, Mitchell Grover. He looks at a ball on the first pitch. Fouls that one off, 1-1 the count now. Again, also a reminder that replays you have seen tonight are brought to you by Mid-State Technical College. That one misses high for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Mitchell Grover. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Grover looks at a strike that time, and now the count evens up at 2-2. In there, called strike 3. Grover goes down looking, and that's strikeout number 7. Excuse me, number 7. Strikeout number 7 on the night for Logan Zickert on the mound for the Pittsville Panthers. Zickert having himself a night on the mound. Designated hitter Andrew Van Order now up to bat. Van Order struck out looking his first at bat. Looks at a strike there. Nobody on and 1 out here for Van Order. That one misses high. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. In there, strike two. 1-2 the count now to Van Order. That one in the turf for a ball. 2-2 the count now. And Van Order grounds that one to second. Here's the throw to first. And there is out number 2 as Van Order grounds out. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. Back to the top of the order for Pacelli, the pitcher Melise Badoon. He looks at a ball. Been a quick 2 down thus far. Nobody on and 2 outs to Badoon. In the turf, 2-0 now to Melise Badoon. That one way high and inside. 3-0 now. Logan Zickert with a bit of a hole to dig himself out of here. And it misses low, ball 4. So 4 balls thrown and 4 pitches to Melise Badoon. And Badoon takes his base. There's the second walk of the night for Zickert on the mound. On to the number 2 spot in the order, the third baseman, Asher Jordan. And Jordan is 2 for 2 in this one. He's got a base hit, a triple, and an RBI. It's an RBI triple he had in the first inning. First one misses. 1-0 to Jordan. That one misses low and away. An errant pitch gets by the catcher Krieger. And Badoon now in scoring position for Pacelli. And with Asher Jordan on the plate, what he's done tonight thus far, that's what you'd like to have if you're the Cardinals. Misses high, it's ball 3. So now that's 7 straight balls thrown from Zickert in 2 batters. That's a strike, though. 3-1 to Asher Jordan. And Jordan grounds that one hard up the middle. That's out into center field. It will bring a run home for Pacelli, and it's an RBI base hit for Asher Jordan. 7-3 your score now. Asher Jordan has batted in 2 of Pacelli's 3 runs. And he's 3 for 3 in this game. Pacelli has needed all of his batting power, and he also has the only 3 hits of the game for the Pacelli Cardinals. So Tim Sackman now up to bat, the catcher. And Krieger able to stop that one at the plate. It's a ball. 1-0, but again, I had to double check my book to make sure that was right, but yeah. The Pacelli Cardinals have 3 hits as a team, all of them from Asher Jordan. Sackman grounds that one to second. Here's the throw to first on time for out number 3. So Tim Sackman with the ground out to end the inning. But 1 run put on the board by Pacelli on the RBI base hit from Asher Jordan. And it's 7-3. Pittsville remains ahead. We'll step aside, be back with the top of the 6th inning right after this on Zaleski Sports.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the Big Slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
Welcome back, everybody. 7-3, Pittsville. Felt's Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. It will be the Pittsville Panthers up to bat, leading it 7-3 here in this one. Maher Water Corporation is a family-run business that has been treating water for 72 years. They offer servicing your current water system, new systems for rent and for purchase, and so much more, leaving you and your family left with clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. That one's going to be fouled off. It's the top of the order here for Pittsville, starting with the shortstop, Evan Haley. Haley has, in 3 at-bats, done the exact same thing, flown up to center field. Swings and misses there, 0-2. And he lines that one right center. That's going to be a hit. It'll fall out there in right center field for Evan Haley. And it's a leadoff base hit for Evan Haley. But again, Haley's been making good contact tonight. Just happened to be going right to center. Now that one he gets right in between right and center for a base hit. Now to the 2 spot in the order, it's the second baseman, Dawson Luther. Luther is 2 for 2 in 3 at-bats. He was walked, then had an RBI base hit and another base hit in the 4th. So and he's had himself quite the night as he looks at a strike from Badun there. In there again, strike 2. 0-2, the count now to Dawson Luther. That one low and inside, an errant pitch, and Haley's going to take off and take second. So Haley now in scoring position here for Pittsville. The count 1-2 to Dawson Luther. That one misses, lone outside. A ball, 2-2 the count now to Luther. And a swing and a miss on an outside pitch, and Luther goes down swinging. He's upset with himself on that one. Out number 1 and strikeout number 6 on the night for Melise Badun out there on the mound. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. You just saw Dylan Luther ground out for out number 2 on the first pitch. So Dylan Luther grounds out now to the 4 spot. It's the designated hitter, Brad Neve. Neve's 0 for 2 in 3 at-bats. A walk and 2 groundouts. Badun steps to the mound. And that one grounded to short. Here's the throw to first. On time and on target for out number 3 as Neve grounds out to end the inning. So after the leadoff hit from Evan Haley, 3 outs, and Pittsville remains in the lead 7-3 3 after 5.5. We'll step aside and be back with the bottom of the 6th. Pacelli up to bat after this on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pittsville leads Pacelli. Pittsville, with a win, would clinch the conference title. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Also, a word from our friends over at Spectrum Benefits. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Leading off for Pacelli here in the 6th, it'll be the 4, 5, 6 spot, starting with the center fielder, Peyton Fleece. And Fleece fouls the first pitch back. 0-1 the count to Fleece. One and 1 the count, rather. That one missed as high and inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Fleece is 0 for 2. He struck out each of his first 2 at-bats, one looking, one swinging. That's in there for a strike. Evens up the count at 2-2 now to Fleece. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Or no, did he foul it? He fouled it at the plate. All right. Thought I just went off the catcher's glove. But here's the 2-2, and that one fouled at the plate again. That's in there, called strike 3, and Fleece goes down looking for out number 1, and that's strikeout number 8 on the night for Logan Zickert on the mound. Turn your house into a home and shop home furniture. Find many top brands of beds, sectionals, recliners, sofas, and so much more, all at a family-owned discount furniture store. Shop home furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Here's the 1-0 count to Brock Bierenkott, and he fouls that one back. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Bierenkott. Bierenkott's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. And this one again, Pacelli still looking for their first non-Asher Jordan hit of the game. And a swing and a miss that time from Bierenkott. And Asher Jordan's got 3 hits. Rest of Pacelli combined 0. Here's the 1-2. Bierenkott stays alive. And if Pacelli's going to want to tie or take the lead in this one and work their way back in, they're likely going to need some other guys to get it going at the plate here. So that one's going to miss low and outside for a ball. Evens up the count at 2-2 now to Bierenkott. A swing and a miss. Bierenkott. Zickert got him swinging for out number 2. Strikeout number 9 on the night for Logan Zickert. And Zickert has been doing that all night long, especially with that curveball. Now to the 6th spot in the order with 2 down and nobody on. It's the left fielder, Grant Hinker. And he looks at a strike down the middle. Hinker is 0 for 2, flew out to second and struck out looking in his 2 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. Lone outside for a ball. Now again, Zickert's got the strikeouts. He's had a good night, but he will have some of those that just curve down in to the turf and doesn't make Krieger's job easy all the time. Krieger been doing a nice job back there behind the plate here in this one. Again, we got a pitcher that throws the curveball like that. Sometimes that's the trade-off. It's worked out pretty well tonight for Zickert. That one misses high. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. In there. Called strike 3, and that is the second inning tonight where all 3 batters Zickert has struck out. He's got 10 strikeouts on the night. That does it for the 6th inning. We'll take a break and be back with the final inning of action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Welcome back, everybody. 7-3 Pittsville. Find your new career with Farner Asphalt. Now hiring for laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators with year-round benefits. Must be 18 to apply. Learn more and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. Again, that's Farner, FAHRNER, asphalt.com. Also, Delta Dental in Stevens Point is hiring for multiple positions. Join a growing company with great compensation, excellent benefits, room for growth, and a new facility right here in Stevens Point. Learn more at deltadentalwisconsin.com. Should say deltadentalwi.com. And also, Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen, Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Pittsville up to bat, the 5, 6, 7 spots. Joey Downs leads things off. Looks at a strike. He's 0 for 2 and 3 at-bats. A walk, a strikeout, and a ground out. Grounds that one too short. Throw to first. Out number 1. So Downs grounds out to start the inning. On to the 6th spot in the order, the right fielder, Waylon Grimm. Again, Pittsville just trying to add a little bit more cushion to that lead before Pacelli will have their last opportunity in the bottom of the 7th to try to tie or take the lead. First one in there for a strike to Waylon Grimm. Grimm's 0 for 2 in 3 at-bats, a walk and 2 strikeouts, both struck out swinging. That one low and inside for a ball. 1-1 the count here to Grimm. Again, Pittsville with a win will clinch the conference title, getting at least a share of it. That one grounded to second. Here's the throw to first. Out number 2. So a couple of ground outs to start the inning. Now to the 7th spot in the order. It's the pitcher, Logan Zickert. Zickert's 1 for 2 in 3 at-bats. Was walked, had a double, then struck out swinging back in the 5th. Nobody on and 2 outs here to Zickert. That one misses, low and outside for a ball. Melise Badoon remains on the mound. He came in to relieve Kelton Opper in the first inning, and he stayed out there. That hit hard out into center field. It's a base hit for Logan Zickert. And man, as Zickert had himself a night both on the mound and at the plate. Of course, he's got the 10 strikeouts on the mound, but at the plate, he's 2 for 3 with a base hit and a double. On to the 8th spot in the order, the left fielder, Easton Dahman. Dahman's 1 for 2 in 3 at-bats. Reached on a fielder's choice, grounded out, and had a base hit. Looks at a strike that time. 0-1 the count with a runner at first and 2 outs here to Dahman. There goes Zickert. Shows bunt. Gets it down. Throw to first. There's out number 3. So Dahman grounds out to end the inning. 1 hit, no runs scored, 1 runner left stranded for the Pittsville Panthers. It's 7-3 Pittsville over Pacelli. We'll take a break and be back with Pacelli's final opportunity here in the bottom of the 7th inning after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome back, everybody. 7-3 Pittsville over Pacelli. Point Gourmet sodas, handcrafted with 100% real sugar and available in a variety of flavors. Enjoy today, handcrafted to stand apart. Point Premium sodas are a treat for all ages. Find them at a retailer near you. Also, a fun fact about Point Soda. I think it was 2 years ago during the volleyball season. They were also the sponsor for a personal Zaleski Sports trophy that was handed out to the Smash Panthers for winning, I believe it was a regional championship. Regional championship for the Smash Panthers. That was a year where WIAA wasn't giving out trophies due to some COVID stuff, so we ended up providing one, I believe, from a local Goodwill. New pitcher for Pittsville. Get into that in a second. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Pitching for Pittsville is Dawson Luther. Luther comes in to close things out, and his first batter he hits Lucas Hammerly. So Luther, not the start he wanted on his first pitch, as Hammerly is walked again. It's always an interesting choice to see what coaches do here. Zickert has had an excellent game on the mound. But going to bring in a fresh arm is Coach Rayburn. First baseman Mitchell Grover up to bat. One misses for a ball. 1-0 to Grover. He's 0 for 2. Struck out looking each of his at-bats. Again, Pacelli looking for their first non-Asher Jordan hit here in this one. That one misses high for a ball. 2-0 now to Grover. That's in there for a strike. 2-1 the count here to Grover. And a swing and a miss. Luther got that one by Grover. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. That one in the turf for a ball. And now the count runs full here to Mitchell Grover. And it feels like a big at-bat here. Pacelli needs to get runners on to try to stay alive in this one. And a swing and a miss. Dylan Luther strikes him out for out number 1. Andrew Van Order due up. Building a home you've always dreamed of is a huge undertaking, and you need to make sure it's done right and done the way you envisioned. Let Blinker Construction be your guide. From interior and exterior design to construction, customization, and seeing the job is done right, Blinker Construction is with you every step of the way. Visit blinkerco.com. Not sure if the first one was a strike or a ball there. But it's Andrew Van Order up to bat here. 1 down and a runner at first. The Pittsville Panthers 2 outs away from a conference championship. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count now to Andrew Van Order. And Van Order grounds that one to the mound. The throw to first is in time for out number 2. And an emphatic out call by the umpire out there as Van Order grounds out. Hammerly advances to second base. Back to the top of the order, Melise Badoon. And again, if Pacelli is going to stay alive here, Badoon going to have to be the one to keep him. 2 down, Pittsville 1 out away from being 2023 Central Wisconsin South Conference champions. Badoon is 0 for 1 in 3 at-bats. Reached on an error, flew out to center, and was walked. In there, strike 1. Here's the 0-1, and a swing and a miss. And Hammerly just about got caught in between second and third, but he quickly scampers back to second base. And 0-2, 1 strike away from a conference championship for the Pittsville Panthers. There it is. Called strike 3, and the Pittsville Panthers are 2023 Central Wisconsin South Conference champions as they take down the Pacelli Cardinals 7-3 here in this one. The Pittsville Panthers, Central Wisconsin South Conference champs with this 7-3 win on the road against the Pacelli Cardinals. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. So we're going to take a break and hear from the great folks over at Nasonville Dairy, and we'll be back with your post-game show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Do you want him over here right now?
Now we're good. All right, welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Joined now by Coach Rayburn of the Pittsville Panthers. And, Coach, conference champions here this year. How does that sound to you?
You're good. We got to take care of business with a couple other games against Wild Rose and Allman and Port Edwards, but this is definitely a step in the right direction, a good win for us. So.
Yeah, and then, looking at this game, you guys had those 7 runs in the first inning. Let's talk about Logan's performance on the mound. He had 10 strikeouts in this one. Talk about what he means to this team and his performance here in this one.
Whenever Logan's on the mound, we know we're in good position to win any game. And he was, right away the ball was a little slick, and one thing we told him beforehand is it's not an excuse, right? And Logan knows that, and Logan doesn't have excuses. He went out there and threw strikes, and he brought everything he had tonight. It was a good win for him.
Yeah, and then all 7 runs coming in the first inning, but you guys we're still getting hits throughout the game. I guess talk about the way you guys performed at the plate, I guess, overall tonight.
Yeah, so anytime we go into a big game, especially a big conference game like this, we always say score early, play good defense, and we did that tonight. Every time we've scored early and played good defense, we've won all those games. So that's usually our message in these big ones: score early, play good D.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks for your time. Congrats. Yep. All right, now joined by our Highlight House player of the game, Logan Zickert. And Logan, first thing I'll ask you, 10 strikeouts on the mound tonight. How did you feel out there on the mound, and what were you feeling out there?
Not going to lie, after the first inning, I was a little shaky. I think I threw 25 in that first inning. For the game, I threw a bunch out of the bullpen, a little slippery. After that, got dialed in, stayed focused. Team putting up some runs, took the pressure off, felt good.
Yeah, and then you had a couple of hits at the plate as well. Talk about what you were seeing out there at the plate here tonight.
I was just relaxed. We had a big lead, nothing to be nervous about. Just stayed relaxed up there, hit the fastball.
Yeah, and then second win against Pacelli here in this one, staying undefeated in conference. Talk about this conference win.
It's a big one. We can't look past any other teams. We didn't look past any other teams. Kind of handled ourselves in conference all year. We knew this one was going to be a tough one coming in. Helps putting up 7 runs in the first inning, and we held our own throughout the whole game.
All right, the last thing we're going to do is get you in the Highlight House. So do you know how this works?
I'm Logan Zickert. I'm in the house.
Yep, perfect. So I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. Trevor's got a camera right up there. Let's try to look right into that.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Logan Zickert, and I'm in the house.
All right, awesome. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Logan Zickert, our Highlight House player of the game here tonight as the Pittsville Panthers take down the Pacelli Cardinals 7-3 here in this one. Again, it was an interesting game. You had 7 runs scored by Pittsville in that first inning. None the rest of the game, but as Coach said, he talked about it. He wants to come out in these conference games, get 7 runs early on, and then protect the lead from there. And that's really exactly what this team did. And a lot of that was due to Logan Zickert's performance out there on the mound. Again, he had 10 strikeouts here in this one tonight, pitched 6 innings in route to getting those 10 strikeouts. And Pittsville takes down Pacelli here tonight, staying undefeated in conference play. And that brings us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So with that, that'll bring us to the end of our broadcast here tonight. My name is Caleb Jacoby, alongside Trevor Zaleski doing the production. Jason Zaleski working the scoreboard here at the Rapid Sports Complex here tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.